Hello friends, welcome to Saber Newz. It's Spiker Jedi on our first edition of 2024. First thing that I gotta say is Happy New Year, and I hope that everything goes well this year with all of you. Health, finances, the whole thing. So a lot of things have transpired in a couple of months, so I'm gonna come up and share with you some of the things that I have learned. So without further ado, let's go to our first section, which is Star Wars updates. We'll be right back. These are Star Wars updates. Young Jedi returns to Disney Plus on February 14. Skeleton Crew and The Acolyte are at this time in production. Ahsoka Part 2 is in development, and big surprise, The Mandalorian is going to the big screen, directing Jon Favreau. The Bad Batch will be returning in 2004. There is no date release. HASBRO has a pre-order of one of the new helmets, and LEGO has 2 brand new sets that you can obtain on their website. And now, next to our next section. And welcome to Sound Fonts. Let's go into our another section, so we'll be right back. Section. I came up on a few months ago, stumbled into a project, and it's coming along. So hopefully by the time I edit, I can show you guys a video of my project. It's actually a levitating training droid. So I'll give you the details. I would like to thank a few people that I got the everything from. It's coming up real good. I just I'm getting back into doing all these kind of things, and kind of like made up an airbrush or spray booth for myself, because I want to I want to keep healthy, so I got that to show you on later on. With other Greeblies, alright, Cheerful Orbit came up with a couple of things. You can also check the Ghost Force. He also has a couple of nice blade plugs that came out. Of course, the Custom Saber Shop has tons of stuff. Smuggler Outpost also came out with some brand new stuff, including a brand new blue mat. I don't have mine yet, but I will be getting it pretty soon. So once I get it, I will showcase it here. What comes up to the Greeblies, I have not encountered anything else. Of course, we just passed through holidays, and the last thing that you want to start kicking around is spending more money. But anyways, new things are coming up with Greeblies, and hopefully I will find a few. And alright, so let's go to our next section. So we'll be right back. All right, let's talk about HILTS lightsabers. Oh, by the way, this is my Ezra 3. All right, plenty of HILTS are coming out, either revamped or remade, or for some other reason customized by many bladesmiths. As you all know, Nick Cohen from Starfall Sabers has gone into the specific models of selling these lightsabers. His very first one was very successful, so I would like to congratulate Starfall Sabers for actually accomplishing what he wanted to do. He is still doing custom made hilts. So for more information, just check out his website or his Etsy. Now let's talk about LGT Nexus TXQ. To be honest with you, they're ramping up. They're really coming up with these very nice, well made hilts. The proof, this one right here. This one is from Dark Wolf Sabers. It is a LGT / Nexus. It's a PROFFIE with the new PROFFIE 3.7. That's the new one. Anyways, if you haven't seen my review, go check out my review. I'm telling you, they have come up with the game. So congratulations for those guys as well. And another subject, always be in the lookout for new things that are coming out in the near future. So let's go to our next section. I'll be right back. All right, let's talk about installers and commissions. Once again, like I have said before, you gotta make sure that you talk with the installer. Make sure that what you guys are kind of like planning, it's actually what you want from the customer side. If you don't understand anything from the lingo, there's plenty of places that you can actually look into. Once again, if you need any more information, you can always try to contact me and I will try to help you out. I know about a couple of places that you can probably go and see and learn a bit more about the industry and how these installers really do their job. Once again, if you're making an installation or if you're planning on doing a entirely customized hilt. If you are not a patient person, then I'm gonna recommend that you start becoming one. It takes some time for them to do work, because they also have other customers in line, and sometimes parts or 3D printers go wrong, or etc., etc., etc. So like the world, it's not a perfect world, but we make the best out of it. So once again, if you're getting into an installation or a commission, make sure that you and your installer are exactly on the same page, right? I'm going to leave you some of the installers that are actually open for commissions. Once again, you can always reach out to them. I'll be right back. Tons of discounts going out. Some companies and some bladesmiths have extended some of their Christmas holiday discounts. So I'm just gonna, once again, like I always do, I'm gonna put a couple of them that I researched on, or they have sent me the information. What do they include, or which hilts are the ones that are actually on sale, and how much. Now remember, if you live in the States, you gotta make sure that you're getting one from the States. Don't get into a website that they are either from Australia or England or Germany, unless they don't have the ones that don't have them here, and you really want the ones that they do have there. Then by all means, make the purchase. Of course, there's others. Some bladesmith have customized work that you want to actually buy. Then by all means, once again, do your research. If you have any questions, there are tons of links out there and people to help you out. Right? So I'll be right back with our next section. Welcome to my last section, and this one is actually a little, like always, touchy subject. So here we go. It's a public service announcement. Scams are still happening throughout the whole entire internet, online, all the platforms, especially on Facebook. So make sure that you know who you are exactly making business or doing business with. Always do your research. Don't jump into things. I know it's exciting to see a hilt that you really been wanting for a long time. There's people out there that are more glad to help you out. Remember, not everyone does this every day. Some of us do have jobs, and it takes us a little bit to answer, but it's better to know the answer and wait a little bit more than get into the being unfortunate enough and get scammed, and you lose your money and you don't get the help either. There is a group in Facebook that is throwing out people under the bus, exposing these scammers or wannabe companies. So I will leave a link for you for that, and just be careful out there. Another thing, I already said it in the sound fund section. Always support these sound fund makers. Right? Most of them work very hard in their programming and their engineering of sounds. So make sure that you support them, buy their fonts, and if there's a couple of them like Grayscale, for example. He has a few ones, but if they have a Patreon or any kind of donation, you want to help them out, $5, $10, $15. It's sometimes we spend $10, $12, $15 and actually in fast food. So anyways, help them out, give them a hand, and once again, we got to look out for each other. All right. So, in another news, next month, February 1 through 4th, MegaCon, and I'll be going to MegaCon. So I'll be there for the 4 entire days. Am I going to cosplay? Don't know. I will have to kind of feel out so the very first day I'm not going to do any cosplay. The first day actually I'm going to go see the setup, the flow of people, how things are going with the parking and whatnot. So that will be part of my Saber News for next month. Maybe I'll stream, maybe I won't. That all depends once again on the setup they have and the Wi-Fi they have, and sometimes when you get into these conventions, the cellular signal is a little bit patchy. But anyways, I also requested a press certification, but I didn't get approved. So if any of you knows how to do that and how can I get press privileges, I'm open up to suggestions. I really would like for anyone to help me out with that, because it's not because I don't want to pay for the ticket, because that's not the situation. It's just that sometimes if you're in the press room, you can leave your things in the press room without, because all this equipment is expensive, cameras, lighting, batteries, you name it. So anyways, I'll see you in MegaCon. I'll do a short little video in Saber News to let you guys know that I am on my way when I get my tickets and all that stuff. So anyways, this is the end of Saber News first edition of 2024. I hope you have liked it. Thank you for joining. Any suggestions, any questions, please let me know. I would like to get into probably interviewing a few important people in the industry. So now that I got all this StreamYard and all that stuff set in my laptop, it's already it already got synced with the new updates for the iOS of my camera. I'm ready, set to go. So with that said, I would like to do a couple of interviews, maybe with Albert Flores from Smuggler's Outpost, maybe Nick Cohen from Starfall, maybe Jonathan Rossi from Sabers Forever, which are some of my installers, and maybe I can have a little interview with Mr. Johnny Collado from Dark Wolf Custom Sabers. So those are some of the plans that I do have for Saber News. If you like it, let me know. Of course, if I can go somewhere else on location like I did last year with the Holocron store, I will do that as well. I may do another Holocron run once the weather warms up a little bit. So anyways, until next time, I'm Biker Jedi. This is Saber News. Thank you very much. May the force be with you.